it basket ball. We know what kind of game it is going to be. Okay? And then now let's have a look at motion blocks. I didn't tell you last time, but I should have known. You can do the same with costumes. I bet you would have discovered it. There are lots of things in here, like this is senior project. I think I talked about this last time. You can share it if you've got an account and your email address is confirmed. There's a problem I had. And then you have to send the link to someone or someone following you who likes it, and that's how the project appears. And and this is a good one. If you click on tutorials, it'll get me lots of tutorials. There's lots of tutorials of how to do things on Scratch, like add effects, you can hide the show, you can animate the sprite, you can use arrow keys, and all sorts like glide around, change size, record the sound, edit, backdrop, video syncing, and lots. And you got all of these in categories, like all the other ones. But we already know how to do some of them. And they just prefer games like make a taste game. We use arrow keys. That's what we're going to be doing. And that will have something to go. We'll look at some of the controls and sensing, because we have to. We're going to make the character move. So first, move 10 steps will make the character move. Another thing that will do the same, okay, is change X by 10. That should do it. And that's what we're going to be using. So let's leave it out. Okay, and then, one solution for facing the character left, when it goes like this, for the left-right style, would go with it. Now, we can make it for left and right. It's really simple. Or, another way, it's a bit longer. Go here, duplicate a cat sprite, flip horizontal, and now you've just got two ways. And when those keys are pressed, you just make it switch the costume, basically. And yeah, so I'm just going to delete that costume because I'm not doing it that way. Then let's just make the character move. There's two ways of doing it. It's this when key, but I like this way better. So going back to events, when clicked, forerunners are really important. Otherwise, it's only checking if it's the very, very moment on that thing. And it only lasts for like a millisecond. So then we're going to here, you'll see lots of stuff here about touching. And there are more down in here. We're going to look at that maybe a few more tutorials later. Maybe when we learn lots of what they do. Right now we're just going to drag a key space first. It's like in the middle. If you click on sensing, it's kind of in the middle. Key space first there. And we want it if the right arrow key is first. And then right click or two finger click, duplicate oops, duplicate, drag it under, and switch this to now. To change X by 10. Okay, but now right here okay, so what is X and Y? X represents how far from this screen to this side of the screen to this side of the screen. Y represents it from this side of the screen to this side of the screen. So basically X presents sideways and Y presents up and down. So change and then okay, but now it only moves 10 steps to the left. Okay, it's really simple. Lots of people will probably already know, but you need to minus 10 because you can type in the value. So basically, and this starts a project and this stops a project, as it says. If we go and click, and then if you don't have a forever click or something, then yeah, you won't basically probably, so you won't have a script with a forever, and that means, and it's gone white already, and that means, yeah, project just stopped. Let's save the rotation style. Maybe let's put in the forever. Something here. And okay. Let me see. It is not changing direction. Okay. Let's go here in the motion box. Drag a pointed direction. That means it will point in a direction, in a specific direction. And okay, this book just seems not to be working. So I got to do plan B, right? And I already told you that before. We don't need this. We just duplicate. Flip horizontal. And we click. Instead, we're gonna have to go to looks and switch costume to it's a useful block sometimes. Told you about animation. We might do the animation later. Maybe in another tutorial. Cat A. Gonna go here, duplicate this block, put it in right arrow, and then this one switches to cat B. Okay, now got here. Okay, sure. We're just gonna switch to cat A2. There we go. Now we've got our cat moving. But how about the basketball? Like basketball just sits there. I'm wondering, but first I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna make it go to here. It's a good block for it to go somewhere, especially when the green flag is clicked, so you don't spawn somewhere random. So if you go, so like you don't spawn somewhere random as the last player just did it. So now you spawn in the middle. If you go to here, you click the green flag, then it spawns at the middle again. And I just did it under the hoop, but you can make it spawn wherever you want. Obviously on the ground, but okay, yeah. But how about the basketball? I just seen it before. For the basketball, I'm gonna go to clicked forever. If then and then operators are just not numbers and signs. I think these words and these ones are really helpful. If a thing is happening and another thing, then you use this block. If something happens if that thing happens, or that thing happens, then it goes there, but they're different, and then not, and that means if that didn't happen. So you can drag a not, and then we go to sensing at the very top, touching mouse pointer. We're just going to put that to cat, and then change y by, we want it to fall down, so -10. Now basketball will fall down. It's not touching the cat. Okay, we did a set a small position. Let's set it spawn right here. I'm gonna set the X to 0, whatever position it is. I want it to be matched with the cat. Now it just does there. Yes, it goes onto the cat. And yes, basically. But we want to throw the basketball. To do that, I'm gonna go to control, drag another if. By the way, it's alright if two ifs are in the same forever. It still makes it hit forever for both of them. So if, and just as I was talking before in the operators, we're gonna use the and. If, I'm just gonna drag that out. If touching something distant basketball, and we're gonna drag this and this out. I'm gonna operators and drag an and. Okay, yes. We should have done it. By the way, I should have done it in this first sprite. I mean, I shouldn't have done it in this sprite, but to just put a piece of code in another sprite, just have to go like that while it's wiggling, then there, now it's transferred, I think, yes, and then I'm just gonna, okay, basket touching, that makes no sense, touching cat and key space first, then glide 1 second to, okay, we got a problem. We can't make it glide to this position right here where my mouse is. So, we're gonna have to do, stop the project, make sure it is, and glide 1 second, then to the, because Scratch updates where it is all the time, you just have to drag it there. So we just do glide 1 second to that position. Now we go here. We'll glide to here. And then we're gonna have to go to control. And then wait 1 second. And it's going to have to glide 1 second to cat. Okay, so yeah. And yeah. So got here. I'll glide back to the cat. Okay, interesting. But I'm gonna make it go to back layer in looks. Go to the bottom, near the bottom, to the front layer. Just gonna switch it to back. So it just goes to the back layer. Okay, this is what it looks like. But if you want it to go to the back, if you want it to go to the front layer, actually, yeah, maybe that looks a bit better. And then, if do it, but right now, the basketball just falls. We want to make it the cat carrying it. So if touching cat, we're gonna make it go to. We're gonna switch it to cat. Now we'll go with it. Okay, good. Now it's always following the cat. We've got it. And it's not following it while it's in the ear. You need to catch it. And then go here, and then you go like this. And then you miss the basketball. Okay, you still want it to be game over. And we want to, but let's end the score first. Go to variables. We can delete this. Go to variables. And what limit score? I think that's a good name. I think that's good. Score. Right now we just want to set the score to 0 when it's set. Then change score by 1. And drag it right when the right. It's important as 1 second to there, and then change score by 1 if it's there. Wait, no. We want to do it as if it glides back to the cat in case the cat drops it. But you can do whichever. Do it when it glides to the hoop, or when the cat drops it. Okay, yeah. You got it. And now we've got a basketball game. I guess not yet though. But we've got quite a lot. Alright. Here we go. So yeah. Basically, don't you want the basketball to rotate? So to do that, it's easy. But we're gonna have to go to another flag clicked. Okay. I need a green flag. Okay, so green flag, and then go to control forever. And this is really useful to turning. You see the basketball's turning right now. Okay, it's a direction down here. So it's gonna. Okay, but now basketball rotates while it's playing there. And we probably want it to rotate a bit less, I believe. 10. How it rotates. How fast it rotates. It's probably good, but now this is a problem. It rotates while in the player's hand. Like, so, I want to see if this will work. There's if key goes first. Okay. And now we've got a useful block that is okay. So if it's not touching cat, turn use, and then we're gonna make it. Let's see if this works first. Okay, we'll only turn it'll only turn degrees. But because we can do that, we're going to point in direction 90. But now we need the help of the repeat until block from control. So repeat until we're going to duplicate it again, touching cat. Now it's going to turn 10 degrees until it's touching the cat. Yes, it's not dropping down. And why is that? Because it's just turning. And we need to put it in a new one. Just need a green flag. Forever. So it also drops. Okay, yes, it's rotating. Great. If you want it to go back and point in direction 90, then if touching cat, then you can just do point in direction 90. And then just basically reset it. If you wanted to though, it's optional. So if you do it, just go save my project and okay, yes, we got a good basketball game. But I guess we could add something more in the next tutorial. Well, that's it for this tutorial. Bye.